So I'm going to show you guys how to change the permissions on your Google Forms. For example, here I have a Google form I created inside of my Google Drive. Because I'm using my LAUSD email, it's going to be asking me, it's going to have a preset option to restrict users in LAUSD who are going to use it, trusted organizations. So I won't be able to have my kids do it unless they use their email, their school email, and I won't have parents do it because they don't have any LAUSD email. So how can I get this open to be public to anyone who has this link without requiring them to have a LAUSD email? So I can unclick this option. So now it is not going to be restricted to just LAUSD users. So if I want to collect an email address, I can collect an email address so I know whose email it was sent from, but it won't force it to be a LAUSD email. So that's an option you could have. If you want it to be, I want nothing, I don't want the parents to submit any emails, I don't want the kids to have a hard time, I just want them to be able to access it and then submit the questions, then you would unclick all of these because you don't want any restrictions. So depending on how many of these you click, that's how restrictive your Google form is going to be. For example, here, I don't want to collect emails, I don't want just LAUSD users, and I don't want to limit how many responses they submit. If you want to allow them to edit their Google form, you can do so by clicking here, edit after submitting. So that means that the kids can go in and edit their responses after they submit. So I don't want that either, but that's also an option. And then I'm going to press save. Once I save it, now I can send this Google form out to a viewer, someone who's going to view it. I am not a viewer, I am an editor. Therefore, I can edit the questions and I can change what the answers are. However, if I click up here to preview, I can see what my parents or my students are going to see. It opens up an example of what the parents will see. So here I can't edit the questions. It won't let me fix the text that's in there. It only lets me allow to click and then to submit. So this is what your parents would see. So in order to send them that, you need to go up here to the purple button where it says send. You need to click the hyperlink button so you can send the link. You can leave it as it is, or you can shorten the URL. I personally like to shorten it so it's easier for me to send out. I copy it, and then you're welcome to send it anywhere you want. On your Schoology, you can put it as a link, on your Google Classroom, on your ClassDojo, anywhere you want. So that is how you change the permissions on your Google Forms as an LAUSD teacher.